Everybody, here we go. It's me, Gregory Mannarino, Tuesday, July 1st, 2025, pre-market report. Are you watching? I hope so. What's happening to the dollar this morning and the 10-year yield this morning? Both are down substantially. It's an incredible phenomenon to watch. With regard to the dollar, and I'm talking about the relative strength or the Dixie, go have a look at it. It's in the 96 range right now. It's not going to stop. We may get a bump here or there, but the trajectory here is much lower. The dollar is being evaporated, dissolved. Meanwhile, there's some mysterious entity out here buying a lot of debt. No one's paying attention to it except for us. You're not hearing a peep about this. This is unnatural. This is organically impossible to be happening. Think about what I'm saying here. You got nations around the world dumping the dollar. You don't even want to hold them. You all know that. You got the relative strength of the dollar falling off a cliff. But there's a scramble to buy U.S. debt right now. Nations are dumping all the debt. We know that. Who's buying? It's the Fed. It's a mechanism to institute stealth QE, and the effect of this is going to be devastating, devastating to the economy and to the middle class people. We're witnessing something, and this just came to me yesterday. It's monetary witchcraft. It's monetary witchcraft. Now, I'm going to cover this with you. This is in your inbox right now, along with some other stuff. Every day I put stuff out for you guys and girls who do sub to the New Freedom platform. I'm hoping to see many, many more of you over there. I'm very happy with the way it's going. We got over 1,800 awakened souls over there, and it's time. Look, so I'm going to cover this with you, and we're going to discuss a few things further moving forward. So, people, Dow, gold, parity, and monetary witchcraft. The reset is a certainty. Now, Lions, for many years now, I have explained that a point will be reached where there is a parity between the Dow Jones Industrial Average and gold. Now, I wrote here, let's break this down together. So, what I'm going to cover here really should be familiar to you if you've been with me for any length of time. But what happened yesterday is what inspired this piece, and we're going to cover what happened yesterday in just a moment. So, oceans of easy money floated out on the back of artificially suppressed rates and currency devaluation has inflated a stock market hyperbubble, unlike anything which has ever been seen before in the history of the world. Now, this mechanism goes beyond what I put here in this paper. I want you to follow along with me here. In order to boost the stock market to heights where it has no business being here, again, it's a massive hyperbubble, wealth had to be taken from one place and then moved someplace else. Artificially suppressed rates has been a grand theft mechanism on a scale that is literally hard to get your head around. Trillions of dollars in realized wealth should have been put in your pockets via an interest earning account. But that hasn't happened. Artificially suppressed rates here has robbed you blind, has robbed society as a whole blind of trillions in realized wealth, and instead push that wealth into the upper echelon of society. Who owns 90+% of the stock market? The 1 and the 2%ers. That wealth came right out of you and right out of the economy, and it's about to get worse because of more monetary witchcraft. I mean, the lies, the deceptions, the distractions. Okay, we're going to devalue the dollar. We're going to weaken the dollar via the mechanism of artificially suppressed rates, and the rest of the world is going to want our products. Our factories are dying. Our factories are dying because the consumer can't consume, because the currency purchasing power is being evaporated, eviscerated. So when you have a politician saying things like, we need lower rates and I demand a weaker dollar. Realize what they're saying to you. They think you're so dumbed down, so stupid, maybe even so spiritually disenfranchised because you have lost your connection with the Almighty here. You can't see the truth no matter what it is. That's really a fact that is happening here. And this monetary witchcraft, you see what it's done to the United States, artificially suppressed rates? We still have historically low rates here. How's the economy looking for you? How are the deficits and debts looking for you here? Do you think this is going to change when we get lower rates and a weaker dollar on the back of that? These things work together here. Lower rates means currency purchasing power losses. People, look, economics 101 dictates two things. There are two and only two fundamental truths in economics and finance. To have a strong economy, you need a strong currency. So when you hear a politician say, I demand a weaker dollar, I want a weaker dollar, realize what they're saying. They're saying, well, I'm going to allow the economy to suffer so I can prop up the stock market. To have, and the second part of this is to have a strong currency, again, to have a strong economy, you need a strong currency. To have a strong currency, you need a corresponding rate of interest high enough to support the purchasing power of the currency. So again, when you have a politician say, I demand lower rates, I want lower rates, or I'm going to write a letter to the Federal Reserve Chair personally saying, I want dramatically low rates. They're saying to you, that politician, they want to kill the currency more to foster a wealth theft right out of your pocket and right to the 1% and 2% via the mechanism of the stock market. It has nothing to do with we're going to make the dollar weaker so we can participate in global trade because everyone's going to want our products then. This is a lie. This is a lie. And once you guys and girls start waking up to it, well, I'm specifically talking to the MAGA crowd here. You've been lied to on an epic scale and still you're sipping the Kool-Aid. What is wrong with you is what I need to know. Seriously. So oceans of easy money floated out on the back of artificially suppressed rates and currency devaluation have inflated a stock market hyper bubble unlike anything ever been seen before. Moreover, it is the same mechanism which has also inflated an everything bubble. Inverse bubbles also exist, gold and silver and commodities to the downside. Again, it's a very simple mechanism to understand. Bear with me. So gold and silver especially. Monetary freaking witchcraft is what it is. When you have an environment which is designed to push cash into risk assets, the stock market, cash comes out of places where it should be going into. For example, commodities, gold, silver. And instead, it is redirected. When rates are artificially suppressed, which causes currency devaluation, okay, this monetary witchcraft, again, opens up a doorway for cash to move unnaturally into the stock market. Monetary witchcraft is an illusion. It's a trick. And because it causes an unnatural environment, the fallout is massive price action distortions across the spectrum of asset classes. What happens as a result is true price discovery is effectively removed and boom, stock market bubbles are created and inverse bubbles and everything else. Now with that, it is easy to see how the stock market right now is in the most monstrous hyper bubble of all time. And no one knows where the bottom is, but we can make educated calculations. Now, people, I break this down for you piece by piece. You want to understand how it works? Piece by piece here, it's all here. All the historical moments of parity. What does it mean for gold moving forward? Is Dow 8,000 the top? No. Okay, I break it all down for you right here. And again, look, man, on the first of every month, I humbly ask you guys and girls to support my work. I'm not going to ask you to do that. I used to ask for $5 a month. Now I'm going to ask you for $3. That is, subscribe to my Freedom Platform. People, this is all there for you. Do you know what this knowledge is worth? You don't think it's worth $3 and change a month? Then seriously, you have really gone off the deep end. I don't know what else to tell you guys. So do yourselves a favor. Forget me. Do yourselves a favor. Join the movement, join the revolution, join the Freedom Channel. There is a link in the description of this video, and I really don't know what you're waiting for. I really don't. What are you waiting for? A signed invitation like this one? Like President Trump sending a handwritten note to Powell, pushing for dramatically lower rates? In other words, more monetary witchcraft? I'm going to read this to you. All right? Monetary witchcraft and we lose. Trump sends a handwritten note to Powell for dramatically lower rates. I already explained to you how this works. It's theft right out of you, right out of your pocket, and right out of the economy. And nothing could make a central banker happier than hearing a sitting president say, I demand lower rates. It allows them to institute in-your-face QE, more easy money, much vastly expanded debt, and of course currency devaluation, and you lose. This man here, okay, is robbing you blind, is destroying the United States via this mechanism working with the Federal Reserve. When are you guys and girls, the MAGA crowd, when are you going to wake up? Are you that dumbed down? Has it really reached that point of no return? I really have to know because I can't believe it. It's too much. So anyway, President Trump sends this handwritten note to Powell pushing for dramatically lower rates. Now I wrote this. Trump isn't just asking for lower rates. He's signaling to Babylon's central priesthood that the illusion must be maintained at all costs, and you're going to pay for it. Trump will get his wish for a weaker dollar via lower rates, and you lose. Your purchasing power evaporates faster. Does that make sense to you? MAGA people, I'm reaching out to you because you've been duped, you've been psyoped, and I have no idea what it's going to take to make you guys and girls wake up. Maybe nothing, honestly. Maybe you literally have been spiritually dispossessed or possessed by some other thing. Because this is too easy. Lions, this confirms what we have covered all along. The illusion of prosperity depends entirely on artificial support, meaning more easy money, artificially suppressed rates, and currency devaluation. Make it up. Without rate suppression, the debt bubble collapses, full stop. This is not about policy. It's about survival of the beast system. What President Trump is doing here is a signal to the markets, to Wall Street, to the Fed's primary dealers. Hold the line. We will soon turn the spigots on. Easy money pumped into the system. We're going to reignite the printers. This is not economic stewardship, people. This is not economic stewardship. It's monetary witchcraft. You guys and girls still, I know if you follow this blog, you get it, but I am really trying to embrace the MAGA crowd. I want to wake these people up. I'm starting to believe it's impossible. There's something going on there. They've literally been taken over. They have lost their touch with reality because they have put their faith in a man God instead of God the Father, and they will pay the price. It's monetary freaking witchcraft, people. Honestly, I don't know what else to tell you. It's unbelievable what we're seeing here. It's unbelievable, and this is exactly the kind of stuff that I have spoken about would happen. It's not going to stop. Guys, listen, so as I said, look, on the first of every month I used to ask for your support. I'm not even asking for that. I want you guys to join the movement, to get stuff like this. And I didn't even read the whole thing. You want to know what's really going on? You're going to have to join the revolution. Enrich your mind, enrich your spirit, your soul. Join this movement here, people. We must unite here. You don't want to be a part of this? That's up to you. Then you are disconnected. I don't know what else to tell you. But I'm going to urge you guys, really, when do prices go down? All right? They go down here. I used to ask for $5 a month. I'm asking for $3. Okay? And that's not for me. We are going to use this platform here to build with it. Not just to have a year-end party, but we are going to support charities. We are going to support local, all over the United States, maybe even the world. We are going to get behind other lions here and finance projects with that platform. You want to be part of it? I really hope you choose to do so. Because if I don't know what to tell you guys and girls, and for you MAGA people, Explain to Greg Mannarino in terms that he can understand, because maybe Greg is simple-minded. I don't know. Explain to me how this helps you and how it doesn't help the Federal Reserve. Every dollar a central bank is called on to issue and to suppress rates here, what does it mean? It means the Fed has to get in here, create currency out of nothing, and buy all the debt. They get monumentally stronger, people. It's monetary witchcraft, and you are losing. When are these people going to wake up? Ever? I guess we'll see. Love you guys. I'll see you later, 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern for the live stream, all right? That's all.